Let's go into the assumption there is no Zeke for at least week 1 here.
Gotcha.
What does it do to the rest of the Cowboys offense?
Well, I was going to say it's going to probably open up the offense where you put more emphasis on Dak and throwing the ball. And we talk about Michael Gallup. Here's a guy who I think will have a breakout season at the number 2 receiver position outside of Amari Cooper. And then you bring on Randall Cobb, and then you got Tavon Austin. Guess what? We still have our safety blanket in Jason Witten coming back. So now you have multiple options, different formations, different things you can do, and you have a role for each one of your playmakers within that offense.
Yeah, I think the onus falls on, with those playmakers, Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott, because it used to be with Zeke, you'd get single safety. You line them up in the backfield, and now guys are just going to say, all right, we got to bring down an extra safety because of the run. Those guys are going to be singled up. That's why Amari Cooper thrived last year. Now Kellen is in an interesting spot because you don't have that guy that's just going to dictate coverage for you. Right. You have to be creative at getting these guys open. You got to find ways to get Amari open, and Michael Gallup and Randall Cobb and those guys. So there's a little bit of onus on the offensive coordinator. Don't be what they've always been, especially without Zeke, because it's not just going to be coverage dictator, line up, single safety. You're going to have to be creative and then let Tony Pollard hit his runs in there and still allow Dak to be part of the run game also.
I was going to say
that's when they've been their best.
That's an important factor for that offense. Whenever you got to account for Dak in the running game, whether it's the play action plays, the zone reads, or whatever, he had multiple plays last year where he kept the ball on 3rd and critical, 4th and critical, whatever the case may be. Nobody accounted for Dak in the running game, and he hurt defenses.
Yeah. In Zeke's time on the roster in Dallas, they've had 8 games without him. Want to guess the record? 8 games without Zeke.
4-4.
4-4.
Nice. Yeah, right down the middle.